What's up everybody, Cole with Coal Miner Customs here. Today we're going to be going over how to engrave silicone. And today's sample will be actually one of these silicone tumblers. And we've actually got an extra sleeve. We're going to show you the settings, the material, where to get the material, and everything else that you need to know. So let's get into it. For today's material, it'll be coming from Create with 614. If you haven't checked them out, go check them out. They've got all kinds of laser goods, HTV, vinyl, just all sorts of stuff for your crafting or for your business in general. At checkout, if you'll use this promo code, it'll save you 15%. Today we'll be using the Xtool M1 laser machine, and these will be your settings right here that you'll use. And also I have the settings in the description below, and also where to get the materials at, and a link for that as well. So if you decide to purchase one of these tumblers, the silicone sleeve will actually come off. It does take a little bit of work to get it off and to get it back on, but I found that typically if you use a little bit of soapy water and stuff, they do actually slide on and off a little bit easier. When you do buy these sleeves, if you buy extra ones, typically the inside portion of this will indicate what color it does engrave. On their website, it does show you what color will engrave through the main color. Some of them are white, some of them are black. So let's head over to the machine and show you what to do next. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is going to place your material in the machine. Take tape and put around the edges, and what that is doing is basically you're trying to flatten it out as much as possible so you get the best accurate reading when you do your auto measure. So we'll come over here to the computer. We're going to be using my logo, and sharpness and grayscale I didn't change it at all. Typically the power settings, this is what's been working best for me on these. Make sure that you do choose a sample of some sort if you do have an extra one, and do some trials with it just to make sure that these settings do work. Like I said, this is what's worked out best for my machine. And so as far as lines per centimeter, we're doing 120. I do have some detail, some small detail, so that's why I do kind of up that up just a little bit. But as far as the settings, power 45, speed 100, and then lines per centimeter at 120. So let's process it. Actually, before that, we always want to frame it out, make sure that we are within this perimeter when we do the framing. I have noticed that when you do the framing, I do have it on the lowest settings for the framing, and it's not leaving the framing line or the bar, or whatever you want to call it. So you don't have to worry about that, but I do keep it on the lowest settings when I'm doing the framing. We'll come back over to the machine and watch the framing. Okay, so I do have it where I want it placed at. I just want to show you as well, if you look real close, I did have the framing on the lowest settings, and it did not score, it did not leave a mark, a square. I know some of the tumblers with the powder coating and the paint, people are having issues with the laser causing us like a square around where they're wanting to engrave. But I have found that it's not happening to these. Okay, we're going to process this. Start it. It says estimated time 11 minutes. And we'll see you back in 11 minutes. All right, we've got it all done. Yes, it does engrave black, but I'm going to show you how to fix that. So let me get this untaped. We're going to take it over to the sink, use some soap and water, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so you'll come over to your sink, just grab it, and I'm just using just some regular dishwashing soap. Turn some water on, just warm, and you can literally just scrub this off by hand. And you can kind of see the results. Just wash it off real good. And I'm hoping that the camera's kind of picking that up. You can kind of see the graphic there. Okay, so we got the tumbler sleeve back on. Again, soapy water will help you get these things on and off so much easier. Hopefully the camera can pick up the detail on this. It turned out really nice, clean lines on this. And again, this may be a solution for you, or a better solution for you, in case you don't want to do the tumblers that actually have the powder coat or paint on those. Sometimes those can be difficult, and trying to adjust your settings to get it to burn through just right and not to turn the metal black and so on and so forth. But hey, if this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, share it. Hey, that helps the channel out, and we'll see you next time.